What is up, guys? Welcome to another video on the channel. Today is gonna be a slightly shorter video, and this is not another one of those big steps in my series which I've started. Today is just gonna be a few like tips and small habits, like semi-steps, which will help you like be more efficient, like stay focused on your work and stuff like that. So just a few small habits you should start, and then tomorrow I'll post another like big video like on another step into your journey into success, right? So yeah, so the first thing I would like to talk about today is to like you need to really stop getting upset, stop getting mad at like the small things that doesn't work out. Like you need to like sort of develop a patience, and you need to develop an understanding, for example, like for the people around you and all like stuff, like all small things that doesn't go your way. You need to really just stop caring so much about the small things, because these things, they might seem small, like, and you might get a little mad and upset. You start thinking about them, but as soon as they like, there are so many small things that go wrong every single day, right? And as soon as they like, they will slowly build up and take up your sort of your mind, your thinking. They take up space. Like even if you don't like, even when you don't know it, they automatically take up a lot of space and make you like unable to work with 100% focus. And that's a very scary thing, because you're not conscious of not being able to focus 100% when you're working, which you really need to, because when these little small things, it's very easy to just start thinking about them, because they're very distracting, and you're always thinking like, oh, like, why did it have to be like that? Why didn't I just do this instead? Like, just ignore it. Just, that's everything that's happened. Also, it's already happened. You can't change it. You shouldn't change it, and it won't really. Just think it like this. Like, think of it like, if you don't think about it, it won't affect you in a negative way. But if you keep thinking about it, like trying to, like, I don't know, fix it, the more it's going to affect you in a very negative way. So that's a very smart way of thinking like that. And like, this is also very connected to like, stop regretting the past. These are two different things, but they correlate to each other. So like, stop regretting the past. Like, it's okay to sometimes like reflect over your past actions, like what you've done, and you can always improve, right? But like, just stop over obsessing. Like, stop being obsessed with the past, and like stop being like ashamed of your past, and start to learn from it instead. Now, you don't have to like always be thinking about the past, all the things you've done wrong, and try to improve them. But just, sometimes when something pops up in your mind, like, oh, why did I do like this? Instead of thinking like, why did you do like this, or like, why was I so bad? Think like, how can I improve from this position? How can I make things better? How can I think like this, like, I don't want to be in this position again in the future, and how can I prevent it from happening? Or I want to be like this in the future, but I wasn't. Like you know what I mean? Like, start thinking like forward, like how can you improve instead of why you were so bad. Because everybody has mistakes, everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Like, all the top successful people that you see on the internet, like they all like they've all made a lot of mistakes on their journey to success, and they still make a lot of mistakes every day as successful people. So Stop being ashamed by it. Just look at it objectively and try to improve. That's the most important point. And like another one of those small habits you should have is ambition. And this is a very wide, a very like broad topic to talk about. I can post probably a few like videos just on this small topic, just on this very big topic, I mean, just on this one thing. But today, like in like small habits with ambition, I mean like don't like always be eager to like do something. Like stop the laziness, stop the excuses, like always be up and be glad, like be happy to do something. Like for example, like it's like sometimes, like for example, when you have like 10 minutes of spare time, I don't know, like between school, between like whatever you're doing, you gotta wait for 10 minutes. Like don't just waste those 10 minutes to like do nothing and like, I don't know, doom scroll like YouTube Shorts or TikTok or something like that. Take those 10 minutes and do something like actually meaningful. For example, like whatever you maybe want to study something, you maybe want to do your work. I don't know, it's maybe hard to do. Some things are hard to do like in 10 minutes, but some other things you can like very likely do, like, and it'll actually have a very big positive impact on your life and on like you as a person, on your mindset, and it'll actually build you to a stronger person. And like I'll give you some more examples. Like for example, like you're waiting for the bus maybe, like, and it says 10 minutes. Don't just sit there and like on your phone and like do nothing. Like one very easy thing to do is like always, like for example, exercise. Exercise, I don't see any like scenario where exercise can have a negative impact on you. Yeah, like when you're outside and it's maybe hard to do, like especially if it's like raining and wet, it's maybe hard to exercise. But like I mean, like you can always like run. You can go for some sprints maybe in 10 minutes, or you could like you could like put away your phone and actually think about your work. Like for example, if you're on the bus already, on your way to work or on your way to somewhere, like on the bus, just don't be on your phone, like don't be on social media or like any like of that entertainment stuff too. Like all of entertainment stuff, like YouTube, like social media and stuff, like except for like content like this that helps you to like improve. If you're just watching like, I don't know, like those gaming like content, or like, you know, those most popular streamers at the moment, like that's most of the time that's a very waste of time. And what you should be doing on the bus or like on your way, like any time that you don't really have anything to do and like you cannot work and you're like not home and not like having the setups to work, you can always like work in your mind, like think about it, think about how you can improve, like think about your past, maybe like think about the past, what you did wrong, what can you improve, stuff like that. And like this is what I'm talking about, like ambition, like from small habits. Like this, like it doesn't seem like a lot, but once you start adding it to your life, to your habits, your routines, it's gonna add up like really quick, and it's gonna have a really positive impact on your life. Like you both learn from the little moments where you think about something, and you develop this kind of, you develop discipline from this also, if you keep doing it every day. Like, anytime you're in that situation where you like have nothing to do, which is very, very useful. I've been using this technique like for like maybe like a year now since yeah, and it's really helped me a lot. And I think everybody watching this, all of you at home, you should all try this. Like, you should like do it for life. And some more small habits are like it's all connected. Like, always be eager to do something. Like, it's always something like this. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, don't just, and like, don't never work for reaching the amount of hours or minutes. Work for progress, work for results. Like, never work for the time. Like, never look at the clock and say like, oh, I've worked for 3 hours now, so I can just put away the work and just start procrastinating, rest, and laziness, being lazy. Like, don't think like that. Think like, what are my goals for this work session? Like, this work session will not end until I achieve or reach a specific thing. Like, this way you're actually setting up goals for yourself to reach, and it makes you instantly, like, automatically, your brain will focus much more, and you'll actually do like much more stuff than if you were just to like work without purpose, like for the amount of time that you suggest for yourself. And this is a very hard thing to do. I'm struggling, like, I've been struggling with it ever since I started trying. But you, like, even if you're struggling, you're trying at least, and that is infinitely better than not trying, like not even knowing about this. So you should always do that. And like, that brings us also to trying but not succeeding is infinitely better than not trying at all. Always remember that, and like, try to apply it to as many things in life as possible, and that will help you a lot. Yeah, and that's the few habits that I think are probably the most important ones for like your like grinding period in life, like for reaching success on your journey, like in the early part of the journey. I think like you're starting small, like these are the go-to habits to have. Yeah, and that's basically all I have tonight. And tomorrow I will post the next step in our series which we've started. And if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, you can always go back in my channel and go back to the previous few videos and you'll just find it. And yeah, and I hope you guys take this information, take my message, and actually apply it to your life rather than just sit there and listen, because just listening is never enough. You gotta actually go out and act. You gotta do it. And I believe in you guys that you will succeed. I believe in that you will take this message and actually use it to your favor, because that's my mission here. I want to help as many people as possible with their life, with like succeeding in life, being happy, and reaching their goals. So if you don't mind, just if you know anybody and they're needing help, like they're grinding really hard, working very hard, just you can share this YouTube channel, share this video to them. And if you want to show support back to me, you can always just leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. That's the best way you can show any support. Just subscribe, leave a like, comment, and that will absolutely just make my day. Like, I will start posting higher and higher quality videos, and I have a goal. Let's try to hit 100 subscribers at the end of next week. And I believe that if you really believe and want something to happen, and you go out and try, it will happen. So just believe with me, guys, and believe, and I will really try my best, and I believe we will do it together. And as always, stay hard, stay on track, stay strong, and see you tomorrow. Peace.